points added.
Yeah, Xavier Noon's been around since 2004. First pick overall.
Newton added 65 points to the team from shooting threes. Trice Peter Marlock cost the team 52 points from shooting threes. Hank Sawyer cost the team 45 points shooting threes. Stephanie Beck cost the team 45 points shooting threes.
Oh, Lord. Trice, Hank, stop shooting threes immediately.
So these three pretty much cost the team as many points as Xavier, who was one of the top 10, top 20 3-point shooters in the league. He cost them more points than he gave.
Yeah. Here's the lesson for you kids. Leave the three-pointers to the specialists.
Okay. We're adding DC3 to the call. Let's see if he shows up.
Best.
There we go. After like 15 tries, I got it back.
Yay!
Yay!
But we were talking about the fact that Stephanie Beck, Trice Peter Marlark, and Hank Sawyer each cost the team 45 points shooting threes. Xavier gave them 60 from shooting threes.
What about Russell?
Russell Savoy?
Look at him. He got, and Gilbert Exon. They each have about a 40% shooting.
Exon added 40.8. Russell Savoy added 10.
10.
Well, 10.5, but yeah, 10. Means he very rarely shot 3.
So, out of all of them, we all know.
I'm going to say give Savoy the shooting guard, Newton the small forward. Leave Exon as the backup point guard.
Yeah, that looks pretty decent.
However, as odd, is Noah Brown a small forward?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Because if Noah Brown is a small forward, then the team should probably start trying to groom him to take over Newton's place.
Don't forget, they have Trice. They do have Trice Malark.
Yeah.
Who was drafted number 2, remember?
Yeah, but look at his 3-point percentage.
He was a rookie.
Let's see, what would Trice's number be if he didn't shoot threes?
I mean, as a rookie, that's not that bad.
Recalculate. His offensive rating would be okay. Yeah. If he can stop shooting threes, he's good. His offensive rating, if you remove his threes, is 128.4.
So yeah, I think he can become a good small forward if you either up his ability to shoot threes or you stop him from taking threes. I think he's right on that border.
Yeah, he could be good. You just need to deal with his threes.
Mhm.
Let me actually want to look up another real quick. Just want to see where. I know I say he was a small forward, but I want to see if he could play power forward too.
Stevie wrote for Noah Brown, small forward, power forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
small
small
forward,
forward.
power forward. He's 6'6".
Stratas, we're making Noah a point guard, okay? We're doing it.
I'll put him at center. He'll be great at center.
Oh, yes.
At 6'6", he'll be the best center in the league.
He will out-center Dirk Von Striker.
He'll order the ball to come back out of the hoop. I'll put him there so we can face Jazz.
You know, between them and Biloxi, I think Tennessee is definitely much stronger. Because yes, they also have some of the best defensive players, but unlike Biloxi, they also have some really good offensive players too.
Ow. Ow, I poked myself everywhere.
So, I guess now we get to decide who's going to be the best.
Well, I guess first,
Top two
what
strong-
they have 2 spots left, so where do we want them to put them?
They have 2 contract offers out.
Okay, so we'll let them deal with those. Okay, so then of these 4 teams, where do we want them?
I'd put Tennessee Biloxi, and that's not because of favoritism, but because Tennessee took the division last year. So
That is
they have
actually true.
But I put Tennessee Biloxi, then Tallahassee, Huntsville. I think it's going to repeat what happened last year.
Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with that. Tennessee, Biloxi, Tallahassee, Huntsville.
I'm pretty sure I'm the exact same order. Even though Huntsville is my team, it just needs a lot of work. So maybe we can get it like next year.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of go with the thing. Tennessee, Biloxi because of the defensive powerhouse. Tallahassee, Huntsville. I'm pretty sure Tallahassee should make playoffs, especially since there's some teams that are much
They
worse.
almost did last year. They almost did.
They almost did, and they have
They
some
just barely got
players that
outed.
have issues, but. Stevie says Biloxi, Tennessee, Tallahassee, Huntsville.
All right, now we need to take the tops of the teams that we reviewed in the Eastern Conference and see who's going to go all the way.
Okay, now we have.
Who's it gonna be?
I'm not going to include. We had one person say Bangor, one person play Baltimore. I'm not going to include them on this. So, of these 6 teams, who do we think is going to win the conference?
Albany.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Albany. I'm going with Albany.
I'm going to pull a rabbit out of the hat and say Biloxi.
You didn't even put Biloxi above Tennessee for the division. So what makes you think that they're going to win the conference?
Defensive powerhouse against
So is
the...
Tennessee.
Well, both Tennessee and Biloxi are defensive powerhouses. It's just that Tennessee has offensive power too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting Biloxi, though, as a defensive powerhouse to stop the Husky. Because if they...
I don't
just
think
saying-
so. They tried already. It didn't work.
This year, though, they might have a shot to do that. Might.
No, Pittsburgh will take them out before that.
Um,
I think Albany has a chance to go for a back-to-back.
Definitely if they get Redmayne. I mean, definitely.
If not Biloxi, my second choice would probably be Pittsburgh because they came really close this last season.
Kopieski has proved that he can play in the playoffs. You know,
Yeah,
he's proved that.
I know that. I'm just saying Pittsburgh came close last year. Perhaps, maybe.
Stevie is voting Pitt, both for number one conference and for winning it. I'm actually going to say Tennessee because yes, Umeji is like uber like leagues above everyone else, but especially in the playoffs, you're going a lot more higher intensity. If looking at their team, if Roger got injured during the playoffs,
It'd be just like the Seattle story from this year.
yeah, if Roger got injured during the playoffs, do you think they would still be able to beat Tennessee
Oh,
or
hell no.
Biloxi?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Which is why I'm going to put Tennessee is winning because between Tennessee and Biloxi, both are defensive powerhouses. It's just that Tennessee also has an offense too. So I'm going to say Tennessee wins it. Albany will probably have the top number one seed, but I think Tennessee will win it simply because they have both the offense and the defensive game.
Barring any injuries, though, to Albany, I think it will be them. If not them, then I think Pitt. It opens up for Pitt or Albany or Tennessee.
It could potentially open up for Queens also, but
I
at the
love
same
how
time, I
you're
doubt
did
it.
get
I love
injured
Noah
in the
saying
playoffs last season. It was only for only a D to D though. So it's basically
Very short
sat
season.
out for one game. But it's if he got a decent injury, like a 7-day injury,
Oh yeah, then they could definitely
then
take him out.
that team is pretty much out against unless they're up against like a low seeded.
Unless they're up against Queens, I think they can beat Queens because Queens lost a lot of their power.
Yeah. Queens will make playoffs, but it depends on who they're up against. If Albany has an Omeji entry against Queens or Lorraine, they might be okay. But if Omeji gets a 7-day injury against Pittsburgh, Tennessee, or Biloxi, they're just going to get their asses handed to them.
Because they're going to be shut down anywhere.
And the final thing for this conference, who do we think is going to miss?
Oh.
Okay.
Plymouth.
Plymouth, obviously,
Yeah,
but who else?
Yeah, the Roots.
Other than that, it's hard to decide. Oh, I guess actually no, it's not. Huntsville. Huntsville's going to miss.
I'm going
Mhm.
Plymouth and.
I mean, besides that, Tallahassee and Williamsburg are both about equal, I think.
Plymouth, Baltimore. Sorry, as spirited as Baltimore is,
I know
I
Jay
don't see them
Wolfman is like
making it.
he doesn't care if they get knocked out. He just wants them to make playoffs.
I don't think Baltimore will make the playoffs this season.
I think they might miss it barely.
Next season, I think they might have a better shot at being one of the
I
top.
think it mainly
teams.
depends on how good their rest of their draft or their free agency